Hey, I'm Chef Silvena Rowe and I'm here with dxbbq, cooking some amazing quality meat. Now, I'm not the biggest meat person in the world, meat eater in the world, but as a chef, I appreciate and I eat only high quality proteins. Protein is so vital for us. So, in what we have here, it's a special cut of meat that I will prepare for you for Ramadan. I want to show you how to cook a steak. Now, this is the cut of meat I'm talking about. This is Wagyu. Wagyu beef, it's a special breed of beef. It's absolutely delicious, it's very special. You can see the marbling. So this is a very high grade of Wagyu beef. This is 8-9. So the higher the number, the more expensive the item. My pan is heating up nicely. I'm not going to be adding any oil to the pan because I don't want the steak to be fried. I'm going to position the steak, so listen to this beautiful sizzling sound. I'm also going to saute a few carrots and potatoes to serve, or you can choose anything. You can even do a green salad. It's entirely up to you. But right now, we are speaking about the steak. If you want to add flavor to it, you can add a little bit of olive oil, you can add a bit of garlic and a bit of rosemary. But to be honest with you, I kind of like to keep it very clean because this is very special meat. As you can see, no oil needed because the steak has a lot. This particular cut of Wagyu has quite a lot of delicious fat on itself. At this stage, what I can do is actually crush a garlic clove, even with the, just very roughly crush it, put it in the pan, and now I'm going to add a bit of oil because I want now the flavor of the garlic to go into my steak. Notice that this is a steak which I did not marinate. Very often steaks are marinated, but this one, because it's such a prime quality, I don't want to mask it. I don't want to at all cover it with anything. This kind of steak, it's really very premium. In a restaurant, this will be a lot of money, but it's Ramadan, we're fasting all day, and we deserve only the best. So when you, after a long day of fasting, eat such a high quality of protein, your body is going to thank you. This beef, it's hormone-free, it's antibiotic-free, and it's with a very particular amino acid chains that actually are very helpful for the building up of the muscles. So if you're working out, for example, or if you're training, or if you simply want to be fit and have amazing quality of energy, this protein is very important. And we just cook it in that way until we are happy with it. Now, I personally like my steak medium rare. But in this region, in the Middle East, we like our steak well done. And you know what? When you have a good quality meat, well done steak also works very well. If the meat is not a good quality, I have to tell you that well done becomes tough as old boots. A bit of salt, pepper, the same on the other side. And what is very important when we cook steak is to let it rest. When you cook beef, when you cook lamb, when you cook chicken, any protein, you need to let it rest. This allows the meat to become even more tender. Even so, this is an amazing quality of meat. And now, I'm going to allow my steak to rest. For this thickness, maybe 5 minutes of resting. How when you cook steak, especially if it's a low quality steak, we add butter, but this, I want you to see, how glitzy, how shiny this is. And I cooked it very simply. The reason I added a bit of olive oil at the end was for the flavor of the garlic to go in. And there we go. So I think we're going to be ready to serve. I'm just going to slice it. we go, ready. I will then continue just to finish with a bit of pepper on the top. Grains of salt again. And there we go. Enjoy!